kelmadiisa siinaya gudoomiyaha shirkada Trafigura Hadi Hallouche.
بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. السلام عليكم ورحمة الله تعالى وبركاته. فخامة رئيس الجمهورية، معالي الوزراء، السيدات والسادة الكرام، يسعدني ووفدي أني أكون معكم اليوم في احتفال وضع الحجر الأول في مشروع BOT في بربرة. Your Excellency, Mr. President, honorable ministers, ladies and gentlemen, we would like to thank you for receiving us today for the breaking of the ground of the terminal in Somaliland. I had the pleasure and privilege of coming to Somaliland about 2 years ago, and I had the pleasure of meeting His Excellency, Mr. President, the authorities, and also the private sector. And we started the discussions about these projects then. And in the last 2.5 years, a lot of things have happened around the world. We have had the crisis of COVID and coming out of COVID. We have had a very problematic recession around the world. And we had the war in Ukraine, which has caused a lot of disruptions in energy markets. When I came to visit here 2 years or 3 years ago, the oil price was about $40. Today, the oil price is about $85. And this serves to remind us that energy security is very important for the global economy. And what we have observed over the last 2 years is that when there is a crisis around the world, that crisis hurts Africa more than it hurts other countries. And it hurts landlocked countries in Africa even more. So we view this investment as a very important step because we believe that investing in energy infrastructure is the best way to reduce the sensitivity that Africa has to these energy crises around the world. This is a very important reason why we think this investment is important. This is our partnership with the government of Somaliland represents our modest contribution. There is other investments happening here in the port of Berbera. For example, tomorrow, I think Ardmore is also breaking ground on their investment. Trafigura plans to invest $50 million over the next 3 to 5 years, and we see that as the first step towards more investments in the future. Trafigura is one of the largest independent trading and logistics companies around the world. Trafigura's turnover last year was around $300 billion, and Trafigura invests in mining, in pipelines, in terminals, in railroads, and we believe in the Somaliland economy and the potential of the Somaliland economy. We also believe that Somaliland has the ability to become a regional hub, and not only for its own national economy, but also for the countries around it, for example, Ethiopia. And we will try to make our contribution, as modest as it is, to these endeavors. Ladies and gentlemen, Your Excellency, Mr. President, I would like to thank you once again for hosting us and for trusting us, and I look forward to coming back here to monitor the progress of the project. Thank you.